Illinois does not have state-level electrician licensing, so licensing is handled at the local level by cities and municipalities. Chicago is a primary recommendation as it offers the largest pool of certified electricians in Illinois, has a well-established and respected industry, and provides ample opportunities for employment and advancement. Other recommended cities include Aurora, a growing city with a strong industrial base, Palatine, an affluent suburb with a high demand for electrician services, Champaign-Urbana, a university community with a significant electrical workforce, Naperville, a suburban area with a diverse economy and high employment rates, and Peoria, an industrial city with a large manufacturing sector. The licensing process typically involves these steps. Firstly, contact the local municipality to determine the specific licensing requirements and application process. Secondly, meet eligibility requirements, which include passing a written exam, having required experience, and completing any necessary training. Thirdly, submit the application and fees, providing required documentation and paying the application fees. Fourthly, schedule and take the exam and pass the written exam to obtain your electrician's license. To effectively prepare for the exam, firstly, thoroughly study the National Electrical Code, familiarizing yourself with its requirements and updates. Secondly, consider attending exam preparation courses or workshops to enhance your understanding and test-taking skills. Thirdly, review exam materials, utilizing study guides and practice tests to reinforce your knowledge. Fourthly, seek assistance from professionals by consulting with experienced electricians or joining industry organizations for guidance. Additional considerations. Firstly, if you hold an electrician's license in another state, explore the possibility of reciprocity in Illinois to potentially expedite the licensing process. Secondly, obtain additional certifications such as journeyman or master electrician to enhance your career prospects and demonstrate your expertise. A deeper dive into the National Electrical Code, or NEC, reveals its critical role in electrician licensing and practice. The NEC is not a law itself, but it is widely adopted by states and municipalities as the standard for safe electrical installations. Understanding the NEC is paramount for passing electrician licensing exams. Key areas within the NEC that are often tested include wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding and bonding, equipment installation, and special occupancies. Wiring methods covered in the NEC detail the approved types of cables and conductors for various applications, as well as the rules for their installation and support. This includes understanding Article 300.1 through 398.1, which cover topics such as general wiring requirements, flexible cords and cables, and open wiring on insulators. Overcurrent protection is a crucial safety aspect, and the NEC provides detailed requirements for selecting and installing fuses and circuit breakers to protect against overloads and short circuits. Articles 240.1 through 240.100 cover these requirements extensively. Grounding and bonding are essential for preventing electrical shock hazards and ensuring a safe electrical system. The NEC specifies how to properly ground electrical systems and bond metal enclosures to create a low impedance path for fault currents. Articles 250.1 through 250.198 cover grounding and bonding requirements. Equipment installation involves understanding the NEC requirements for installing various types of electrical equipment such as panels, transformers, motors, and appliances. These requirements ensure that equipment is installed safely and functions properly. Special occupancies, such as hazardous locations, healthcare facilities, and swimming pools, have specific electrical requirements outlined in the NEC to address the unique risks associated with these environments. Understanding these requirements is vital for electricians working in these areas. Continuing education is highly recommended and often required to keep up with changes in the NEC and advancements in electrical technology. Many organizations offer NEC training courses and workshops to help electricians stay current. Furthermore, practical experience is invaluable for reinforcing theoretical knowledge and developing the skills needed to perform electrical work safely and effectively. Hands-on training and apprenticeship programs provide opportunities to gain this experience under the supervision of experienced electricians. In addition to the NEC, local electrical codes and regulations may also apply, so it is important to be familiar with these requirements as well. Local codes may be more stringent than the NEC in some areas. Resources such as the International Association of Electrical Inspectors, or IE, and the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, can provide valuable information and support for electricians. The IE focuses on electrical safety and inspection, while the NFPA develops and publishes the NEC. Understanding electrical theory is also fundamental for electricians. Basic concepts such as voltage, current, resistance, and power are essential for analyzing and troubleshooting electrical circuits. Ohm's law, which states that voltage equals current times resistance, is a fundamental principle that all electricians should understand. Series and parallel circuits behave differently, and it is important to be able to calculate voltage, current, and resistance in both types of circuits. Electrical testing equipment such as multimeters, clamp meters, and voltage testers are essential tools for electricians. Knowing how to use these tools safely and effectively is critical for troubleshooting electrical problems. Safety practices are paramount in electrical work. Always to energize circuits before working on them, use appropriate personal protective equipment, and follow lockout/tagout procedures to prevent accidental energization. Arc flash is a serious hazard that can cause severe burns and injuries. Understanding arc flash hazards and how to mitigate them is essential for electrical safety. Proper grounding and bonding techniques are also crucial for preventing electrical shock hazards. Regarding exam preparation, it is beneficial to create a study schedule and stick to it. Break down the material into manageable chunks and allocate specific time slots for each topic. Practice answering sample questions to get familiar with the exam format and identify areas where you need more practice. Consider joining a study group or finding a mentor who can provide guidance and support. On the day of the exam, arrive early, relax, and take your time. Read each question carefully and make sure you understand what is being asked before answering. If you get stuck on a question, move on and come back to it later. Remember to review your answers before submitting the exam. Beyond the licensing exam, consider pursuing additional certifications to enhance your career prospects. Certifications such as those offered by the National Electrical Contractors Association, or NECA, or the Independent Electrical Contractors, or IC, can demonstrate your expertise and commitment to quality. Specializing in a particular area of electrical work, such as renewable energy or industrial automation, can also open up new opportunities. Networking with other electricians and industry professionals can help you stay informed about job opportunities and industry trends. Attend trade shows and conferences to learn about new products and technologies. Consider joining a professional organization such as the IE or the IEC to connect with other electricians and access resources and training. Starting your own electrical contracting business can be a rewarding but challenging endeavor. It requires strong business skills as well as technical expertise. Develop a business plan, obtain the necessary licenses and insurance, and market your services effectively. Building a reputation for quality work and excellent customer service is essential for success. Staying up to date with advancements in electrical technology is crucial for electricians. New technologies, such as smart homes, electric vehicles, and renewable energy systems, are constantly emerging. Embrace lifelong learning to stay ahead of the curve and provide the best possible service to your customers. Remember that ethical conduct is essential for electricians. Always adhere to the highest standards of professionalism and integrity. Treat your customers fairly, be honest and transparent in your dealings, and never compromise on safety. Building trust with your customers and colleagues is essential for long-term success. Electrical work is a rewarding and challenging career that offers opportunities for growth and advancement. By pursuing the necessary education, training, and certifications, and by staying up to date with the latest technologies and best practices, you can build a successful and fulfilling career as an electrician in Illinois. Remember to consult with local authorities and licensing boards for the most current and accurate information regarding licensing requirements and procedures. Local regulations may vary, so it is essential to stay informed about the specific requirements in your area. Furthermore, consider the specific type of electrical work you plan to perform, as some jurisdictions may have different licensing requirements for different types of work, such as residential, commercial, or industrial. Seeking guidance from experienced electricians or industry professionals can provide valuable insights and advice as you navigate the licensing process. They can share their experiences, answer your questions, and offer tips for success. Don't hesitate to reach out to them for assistance. Maintaining a positive attitude and a strong work ethic is essential for success in any career, including electrical work. Be reliable, punctual, and committed to providing quality service. Take pride in your work and strive to exceed your customers' expectations. By following these tips and guidelines, you can increase your chances of obtaining your electrician's license in Illinois and building a successful career in the electrical field. Remember to prioritize safety, stay informed about the latest technologies and best practices, and maintain a commitment to ethical conduct. With hard work, dedication, and a passion for excellence, you can achieve your goals and make a valuable contribution to the electrical industry. In summary, while there isn't a state electrician license in Illinois, many cities offer licenses. Focus on cities that offer better advantages. Prepare with knowledge of the NEC code and keep your work to the highest standards, and you will be successful.